besties. Okay, so part two to the hauls of today. My sister's neighbor, um, is going to be moving, and she's selling like a lot of her books that like she's read already, or like got different copies of, or whatever. And she sells them like on a website where she can mail them to you. But I live right here, so she let me just pick them up. So I want to show you guys what I got. So I got Kiss the Curse. I know, or the Kiss Curse. There we go. I know nothing about this book, but it sounded cool. And then same with this one. Know nothing about it, but come on. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but come on. And then the other three books that I got from her is I've been since watching the newest Hunger Games movie. I never read the Hunger Games books. That was when I was in the thick of like being dyslexic really bad and being embarrassed to even try to read. So I never let myself have that era. She gave me the Hunger Games books for $2 a piece. So this copy's a little bit more well loved, which is totally fine. But I didn't know when I bought these from her that she was giving me the hardcovers. And I spent $15 for all of these from her. Like, I'm so excited, because when I was adding up just these three, because these three have the prices on the backs of them, it was like $46 right there. And these ones don't have the prices, but like, obviously they're gonna be more because they're hardcovers. I'm so excited. Buy books secondhand, because this is so freaking cool. And like, the website that she's using to do it, I'll put what it's called, I think it's like Pango Books, down below. You know, buy secondhand from anybody, but I'm so freaking excited. And then I never got to show this on here, but I found a signed copy of one of John Green's books when I was back in Fayetteville, at 2nd and Charles, and I found this on accident, because I was talking to my husband about how my favorite author is John Green, but that I don't own any physical copies of his books. I read Fault in Our Stars, borrowing it from someone, which actually like got me back into reading, in all honesty. And I was telling him how I'm dying to buy an actual physical copy of that because I want to read it again. But I want to like collect his books, you know? And then I was like, hey, that's a John Green book, just pointing it out. And then I went to pick it up, not realizing I was in the signed book section. So, it has like the certificate of authenticity and everything, but it's signed. Are you kidding? So, I haven't actually been able to unpack my books yet, but this is the physical TBR that I do have out right now. But yeah, I'm so excited, so I thought I would share. Okay, bye! Besties, I'm attempting to record with my back camera, and I have 5, so I don't know which one to stare at, but I have a book haul from Goodwill, actually, and I don't know why I just totally scored today, and then I also bought a cute shelf, so I will show you all of the things. The first score is a copy of Fault in Our Stars. If y'all didn't know, I freaking absolutely love John Green, and I borrowed my friend's copy to read it when I read it in, it was high school or middle school, but I've been dying to have my own copy, and I mean, like, it's well loved, but it's not like in bad condition at all. I know this is terrible. I've never read the Twilight series, and I found 4 copies of it at Goodwill, along with the rest of the series, but I was like, I don't want to buy every single book right now. I might regret the decision later, we'll see, but I felt like that might be a little bit hoardy if I don't know if I'm gonna actually like it. I really want to, though. But I got Twilight, and then I stacked my books together based off of size with other books, and so I didn't think this through before recording. I got the book Blood Magic. I know nothing about it, but it's in really good condition, and like reading the little blurb, you know, made it sound really cool. So I got that. And then I got The Girl on the Train, and same story for this one. It just sounded really cool, and it's in really good condition, and I want to read it. So that's the books. And then this score freaking $3.49 for a moon shelf. This has been on Amazon a lot. Like, I've saved it so many times, but it's normally like in like the $20 range, and it just has like some scuffs, like a quick scuff sand and a coat of black paint, and it's set, so I'm so excited. But yeah, anyway, that's what I got at Goodwill today. Hi, besties. Today's TikTok is by my new bookshelf. So this is actually 4 shoes at TJ Maxx. I will say does not fit the height of an average book, but I went into it knowing that. But it was $30, and it holds everything that I have. And honestly, I have a little bit of room, which is a little dangerous. But I will give you an organization tour because there's no rhyme or reason to it besides the size of the books, which I know is not how I should do it, but it's how my heart wanted it to be. So, starting up here, I have the first 3 books of Dune that my husband got me for Christmas. And then I have the Natural series, little box set that my husband also got me for Christmas, and I'm so excited. Then I have Loveless. I'm reading this right now. This was like a to heal my inner child choice, if that makes sense. The main character is discovering that they're asexuals, like the whole point of the book, and I am. So I thought that was my inner child needed to read it. It just did. This is a book that was on my TBR for a really long time. I have not read it yet. Most of the shelf I have not read yet, which is why I'm on a book buying ban right now. The exception being if they're thrifted, because I don't thrift very often, and at least I'm not like breaking the bank on like, you know, brand new books that I'm not ready to read yet. But anyway, I saw this book at a bookstore like 3 years ago, and then did not write down the name of it, could not find it again. Like, it drove me crazy, and then I randomly found it in a bookstore in Raleigh and got it for my birthday. And now I see it everywhere because it got popular, so... Then I have my signed copy of one of John Green's books. My 2 hardcovers for the Hunger Games series that I got from a friend. The 2 hardcovers that I just showed you guys that I thrifted. Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died. This book healed so much for me. This is a must-read. Super heavy trigger warnings because of like her mentions of her eating disorder and her struggling with her OCD and everything. But it's things I struggle with, so this was so helpful. She's gonna walk in front of the camera. Okay. She did it anyway. Then I have the first 2 books. I gotta take the sticker off this one. But the first 2 books of the Lore Olympus series, I've only read the first one so far, but I'm fucking obsessed, and I will have all of them. I'm telling you right now. They are beautiful. I love them. I'm not gonna pull these out because they barely fit in here, but I have 2 plant books by Emma Sibley, Houseplants and Cacti. I got this for my birthday. This stack is what I like to call the witchy stack, -1. They just have witchy vibes to me. So I have this beautiful book. I am dyslexic. I'm not reading titles to you of these. I'm gonna be completely honest right now. But this book is beautiful. I got it in a blind date with a book from a bookstore in Raleigh. Secondhand from a friend. Same with this one. And then this was the other blind date with a book. Payback's a Witch. Love it. Have not read any of these yet. Then I got this from a smaller bookstore in Raleigh, and they gave me like a little so-so books. A little bookmark and everything in here. And then, the other bookstore in Raleigh is Quail Ridge Books. That bookmark's in here too. All My Puny Sorrows. What'd you say, punny? See, this is why I don't read the titles out loud. They told me this book is gonna make me cry, so I've been waiting to read her until I'm in a place that I'm ready to cry. So, but that's that stack. I'm literally giving you guys a full tour, just so you know. I got this art book, thrifting in California when we went back home, or back to my husband's home. And it's like the history of a bunch of famous art pieces, and I'm obsessed, and it's just like in a little guy. I love it. He's the only book that actually fits upright properly on the shelf. This book I would like to call the childhood book stack. So we have John Green, The Fault in Our Stars that I thrifted, first Hunger Games book, first Twilight book. This one I actually got at the Scholastic Book Fair. I'm actually only halfway through this, and I started reading it in high school. Or middle school. Yeah, it's well loved. It was in my backpack all of middle school, and I just never finished it, and I'm at the point where I needed to start it over because I don't remember anything. I do remember really liking it. I'm just horrible at finishing books. Children of Eden by Joey Graceffa. This is when YouTubers wrote books, and it's actually kind of sick. I also don't think I finished it. No, see my bookmarks here. Closeted gay much? Anyway. I think there's 2 books to this now, too. And this is another one I need to reread and want the second book, because I remember also loving it. And this is a library book that I never returned because I checked it out, and then that was when my dad passed away, and I never made it back. So, and then I moved, and now I'm back where this book is from. But now my last name changed, so they don't know that I have it. So I have it. It's by Clara Kenzie. She's a really cool author. I've met her. She came to my high school and, like, signed stuff for us and whatever. She wrote the book The Aftermath, which heavy trigger warnings for that book. But she did a really good job with writing it, and then I found out she has, like, some more, like, fantasy type stuff and magic things, and I was like, that sounds sick. That's a jump from her other books, but you know. More Scholastic Book Fair things. I have the OG Minecraft handbooks in the box set, and it's from Scholastic Book Fair. And then I have the Super Extra Deluxe Essential Handbook, and then the Super Deluxe Essential Handbook of Pokemon. Final stack. This is the nerd shelf, by the way. Oh, I also have my Kindle. But the final stack is my manga right now. Oh, I have two books that stand up. This one stands up. I haven't even opened it yet, if that tells you anything. I have watched the anime for this, though. See, I got the Royal Camp book. Then I have, the first 2 books of Spy X Family. I watched individual random episodes of this anime with my husband, and it sounds really cute. Now I want to actually watch and read it. So I have the first 2 books. Barnes & Noble had, like, a manga sale once, and that's when I got those. First 2 books of Demon Slayer. I am working through Demon Slayer. I'm incredibly behind, though. And I haven't watched it in a hot minute. If anime gets too stressful or emotional, I can't get myself to keep watching, and I need to take a break. I'm that person. So, anyway, first 2 books. Have read the first one. And then, I got these at Scholastic Book Fair. It's 2 random manga books of Zelda things. And I remember really liking these. I mean, look at this little guy. I know I remember liking this one more, though, but yeah, I have those. And I just hold on to them because I love them. But yeah, so that is my little shelf stacks. And I hope you liked my tour. These are all the books that I have right now. And, almost this whole shelf is a TBR, so. Hi, besties. I'm very excited about today's video. I took advantage of the Amazon book sale. I didn't do too bad, but I did enough where I reached just 1 book over capacity for my bookshelf. And then I went to TJ Maxx and bought another one today. So, starting off strong, I got the X-Hex for, I want to say $6.50 at max. Like, I'm going to round up a little bit, around $6.50. I got The Kiss Curse from my sister's old neighbor. She was moving and selling a lot of her books of books that she's already, like, read and loved and whatever. And then she was like, if you're going to read this, you need to read this one first. So now I have it. Then a series that I've been wanting to start, and I'm really excited, is I got Caraval. Can you tell that I don't really watch TikTok with sound? I've seen this all over Booktok, but I read the captions on people's videos. Anyway, so I know a lot of people hate this half cover thing. I get that, but hear me out. This cover's freaking gorgeous. Okay, sorry, I had to cough, I guess. Anyway, I was taking a video of this for my husband, because I had, like, all of my lights pretty much off. I hate the big light. Just got home from work, and I think got home from work, or from helping my sister. I don't know, it was a long day. And so I turned the flash on to take a video of this to show him, and I didn't know that this part is, like, holographic. So, if you have this book in, like, this version, my bookshelf's in front of my window. If you have it in this version, hit it with Flash because it looks so freaking cool. And then it's my favorite kind of cover where it's that soft, like, velvety texture. Oh my god, it's the best. It's the best. I'm so excited. I'm so oh, this was also 6 something. It was pretty low. My next book. The reason I'm filming today is because the last book of my order came. I got Powerless, and I'm so excited. Because I don't read descriptions. I didn't realize she's a little hefty. But I'm so excited. And then I love, I always peek under the dust jacket. I don't know if that's a everybody thing to see how they did this part. And that's so pretty and simple. I was that girl in, like, elementary and middle school where I would throw away dust jackets. I know, I was that girl. I don't do that anymore, but I still peek. And then this was, I think, about $10, which it's normally $20. So she was 50% off. And then the last book that I got, if y'all didn't know, John Green is my favorite author. A lot of that is because The Fault in Our Stars was like the first book that made me cry my eyes out. I borrowed it from a friend, but then I got it at Goodwill. And then, I also was able to get this John Green book, and it's the signed edition, and I found it on accident in Second and Charles. So that's a whole story. I think that TikTok is up on my account where I talked about that. But anyway, I got another book by him. I'm so excited. So this was also 50% off, so I paid about $10 for it. And also peeked under the cover, and I was like, she's very simple, but I like it. So, but, the only gripe I have, John Green, I love you so much. The texture of this dust jacket's awful. But I'm such a sensory person when it comes to my books. I don't know if everybody's like that, but I am autistic, so that's, like, the one thing that I notice, like, with Powerless, the texture of the pages is the texture that I don't like, but it's the texture that makes the books floppy, so it's like, you know? But I'm very excited. But yeah, if this texture is a problem, at least it's a dust jacket, so you can read it without this on it. But I didn't do too bad. I only got 4 books. Only did 4. So this whole stack of books was $35 plus tax when I was said and done, and I do have Amazon Prime. But I did outgrow my bookshelf. I got another one of those bamboo shoe things. Because they're the exact height to fit under my windowsill. They're not the perfect height for books to stand up, but they can stand up on the top, and then I just lay them down in, like, themes on the other 2 shelves. It actually turns out pretty cute for the fact they're not meant for books. And then when I move, I'm just going to actually use them for shoes and then get an actual bookshelf. I just don't have a lot of, like, wall space to work with how all of my furniture landed in this room. But anyway, if you guys want to see how I reset up the bookshelf, let me know, because I did do a big 10-minute video when I did the first little one. It's not anything crazy. I am not an official book talker by any means, but I'm becoming a book girly. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will definitely be doing more book-related videos, because I'm enjoying this era so much. Okay, bye. Hi, besties. Please excuse my appearance right now. I'm still having some health issues, as we kind of know. But I'm really excited about a package that I just got, because they had it where it wasn't going to come until next week. And I'm literally leaving for North Carolina this weekend. So I was going to have my sister mail it to me at my in-laws. But it came now. So this is crazy. This is the coolest thing ever. So my high school English teacher, Mr. Rabak, who got me through a lot of high school was not a good time for me. I went through a lot. My dad passed away. My grandpa passed away. I started developing all the health issues that I have now. It was a really rough time. But his class is what got me through so much. Like, I was in newspaper with him. He was my freshman English teacher. He's a freaking awesome dude. He's a freaking awesome guy. He started writing this book while I went to that high school. And he posted on Facebook. And you know damn well I was going to jump on that immediately. That he was finally publishing it as an indie author. And it's fucking here. Like, I cannot believe, like, I'm holding my high school English teacher's book right now. Like, Dane Urbach's book is in my hands. What the fuck? Like, that is so cool. And it sounds so freaking cool. Also, I don't know who made it for him, It's nice. Like, it's so soft. This is my favorite kind of cover. But if you want to support my literal high school English teacher, he has now released his first book. It's also on Kindle. So if you're a Kindle girly, I wanted to have the physical item just because, like, this means a lot to me. Like, I'm so fucking proud of him. But it's also on Kindle. But yeah, my English teacher wrote a freaking book. Like, that is so cool. And I don't want to think about how long it's taken him to write this because that makes me realize how long ago I was a freshman. But I'm so excited. I'm Mr. Urbach. I am so fucking proud of you. You, all of us collectively in the newspaper group wanted you to release your books. So the fact that it's happening and it's a tangible item that we get to hold and we finally get to read your work, like, I'm so proud. This is such a cool moment. Like, I'm so proud of you. Okay. Hi, besties. I have a little bit of book mail, and it's going to continue over the next, couple weeks. So I did a little, saved up some money and did a little book splurge, if you will. I wasn't planning to order from Amazon at all. I only was going to do the Barnes & Noble hardcover book sale, and I did get 3 books out of that sale, and then I also found a series that just sounded really interesting, and I needed $10 for free shipping, but then shipping was $10, so of course I was just going to get a book then, but then it was a part of a duology. Is that how you say that? I don't even know. It's 2 books instead of a trilogy. It's 2. And they had exclusive covers, and I was like, crap, because if I just buy the first book and then wait to get the second book and then they don't carry that cover anymore, my books aren't going to match. And I loved how they did the exclusive cover. Normally, I just pick the cover I enjoy the most. I don't necessarily go for, exclusive whatever, that I can take it or leave it. But I really enjoyed those covers. So anyway, you guys will see all those books when they come. But there's one book that I ordered because I saw this book. I will show you. I show you. I did open this once already. I didn't like how I recorded the video, but I knew what book was in here. But I got this book. It is, I got this book. I think I just showed it upside down or I just flipped it to myself. I don't know. The Night Ends with Fire. It is beautiful. It is freaking gorgeous. So I found this in Walmart. If y'all didn't know or you don't follow my whole page, I do have chronic illness and I've been kind of stuck in bed for about 2 months with whatever flare is going on. That's why I look how I look today. I'm in a pain flare again. So I've only been able to go to Walmart and Walmart only, and I've gone twice this month. When I used to go to the store weekly, so, and I always would peruse the clothing section, peruse the book section, didn't buy something every single time I went, but that's my little happy thing when I go grocery shopping, right? So, but I have not even felt good enough, last time I went to Walmart, I didn't even feel good enough to explore the store besides groceries and just get in and get out. This time I was like, let's just dip my toe in, and we'll just get groceries, walk the one book aisle, and then we're gonna call it a trip, and, cause I have had 0 enrichment time in my enclosure, right? I've been stuck in this enclosure. So anyway, I saw this book in the new releases section. I knew nothing about it. But I was like, oh my god, it's gorgeous. So I took a picture, snapped a picture holding it like this and like this to get the sprayed edges in the picture. And I'm a part of the Facebook group, Booktok Brats. So I posted it on there. I was like, what have y'all heard about this book? Because I have not seen anything about it on my Booktok and my people that I follow. So I wanted all the details. And it's supposed to be a Mulan retelling type deal, but a feminist women empowerment version from what I'm hearing from other people. That's how they're explaining it. Which sounds sick. I'm so excited. I have heard of one person DNF it though. So we'll see, but I've heard a lot of people also really, really like it. So I think it just depends on this sounds horrible. I don't think I've seen Mulan. If I have, I don't remember a lot of it. So the girl that DNF'd it said that she just loved Mulan so much that it just kind of felt repetitive for her. But I think this will be cool for me because I don't fully know Mulan's story. So I'm really excited. But anyway, saw it in Walmart, loved it, but I wanted to research it because, there's a lot of gray area with books like this of if the author did it justice, who the author is in the first place, what type of person they are, if it was a lot of cultural appropriation in the book, yada yada. So I wanted to at least post it on Facebook and do at least a little bit of research because I also purchased, for my birthday, I did purchase ACOTAR not knowing, and I bought it just at a bookstore. At least I bought it at a small business bookstore, so I still supported a small business, but she got money from that, and I didn't know about her as a person. So, like, I'm going to, buy the rest of the series secondhand if I even liked the first book, yada yada. I'm not going to promote her on my page, but I already bought the first book. But that taught me I need to research people, at least a little harder than that. So, I posted it on there, and everybody said very positive things about the book. One person posted the fairy loot version that they got, and it was beautiful. I liked that they did. The cover thing is blue, but then, like, the actual book is red, so it, like, kind of matches this one. I don't know, I thought it was cool. But anyway, that was like, okay, now I need to get it. But because of my health issues, I have zero energy or spoons to make it back to Walmart. And Amazon had it for $2 cheaper, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get it with Prime. Because I also have none of my books here right now. All of the books that you've seen on my little bookshelf are all in Illinois, besides Midnight Library, and I do have my Kindle, and then Mr. Urbach's book, my old English teacher, which I still need to read his book, but I just finished Midnight Library last night. So, this was my husband was like, girl, treat yourself. You're driving yourself crazy because you're literally stuck in bed. Might as well be enjoying it. So, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I have more books that I'm going to be buying next. There is a lovely indie author that I freaking love on here, and I will tag her below. She's next in my TBR list of things to buy. So, but yeah, this is going to be my next read. Might read Mr. Urbach's book first. Might read this first. I do have a book to finish on my Kindle before I start anything. I'm trying to finish anything that I have started that I brought with me. I am in the middle of Loveless right now. I don't remember the author, but this sounds stupid, but the cover's purple themed. That book of Loveless. It's about, like, the main character's asexual. I'm ace, so I wanted to read it. It was supposed to be my read for Pride Month, and then I also bought another book for that, but I've just been consistently having health issues since, like, May. June was when it was really kicking up, which sucked because that was Pride, but I still went to Pride at the beginning of the month, so, I still celebrated, and got to support, like, queer stories anyway. But anyway, that's the only book that I can't finish before starting anything here, because that one's still in Illinois, at my apartment. But, yeah, I'm really excited. So, I will also, I'm going to record a review when I'm feeling a little bit better, because I have a lot more feelings, about it, but I am going to record a review for the Midnight Library. I kind of want to start doing reviews on YouTube too, so we'll see. I might do, like, SparkNote versions for here and then long form on YouTube or something. I don't know. But I have opinions on that book. I sent my husband a 15-minute voice memo last night about that book, and then we continued to talk about that book. And I've also ranted to my mom about it today, so I have feelings. I rated it 3 stars. I will spoil that, but it barely got to 3 stars for me. I don't know why I have such a big opinion on this book, but I really do. But yeah, and that's talking about the Midnight Library, not this one. Have not read this one. We just unboxed this one. But yeah, like, I'm so excited. And look at, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. One person on Facebook, when I posted it, was like, okay, like, I saw that you ordered it. Being real, though, are you even gonna read it? Because it's so pretty, I'd be scared to ruin it. And I was like, I'm literally gonna only read it at home and, like, very carefully, like, hold things open. There's a map. Oh, I love when books have this. But yeah, because I am scared to ruin it, but I'm so excited. Eee! New books! Hi, besties. We have book mail! So this is part 1 of my order, but I'm too excited, so I'm recording as separate videos instead of just waiting for it all to come, because the next order comes in, like, a week. So, I indulged in Barnes & Noble's hardcover book sale because I've never had money at the time of the sale. So I am incredibly excited. And I've also just never ordered multiple books from Barnes yet. Like, I did not know they package like this at all. But so far, 2 of my books came. I hope I didn't just accidentally show you my address. They're so pretty! I've never seen these books in person. Ooh, okay, so I got So Let Them Burn. It's the first book that I got. And then The Bad Ones. Ooh, so I paid $10 a piece for each of these. They look so good. Every other book I got is like a special edition or something in some way. That's the spine. My cat might hop into, yep. I was gonna say my cat might hop into frame. But I was so drawn to this cover. I saw somebody else talking about it and I was like, yep, I need that. Like, I don't even need to know what it's about, I need that. But then I did look into what it was about and then I was like, okay, now I really need that. Also, we love diversity, obviously, on this channel. If you didn't already know, I do try to find as many like diverse authors as possible. So, my cat is very excited about the book mail, and then the bad ones. This is pretty too. This is soft. My cat really just wants to be right in camera. Ooh, I do like it. Ooh, I like that it's just black. Black on black. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, these are, can you please, ma'am? These are my two book mails. And I have 3 more books coming. So, I'm so excited! Hi, besties. We have the rest of my book mail. I ripped off the label so that I didn't accidentally show important things. So, we're gonna cut right in. When my reaction was super weird last time to how Barnes packaged my books, it's because I thought they were gonna do this. Just because of how many I had ordered. This tape does not want to peel all the way down. Got it. There we go. But yeah, this is what I expected when I was all weird about it. But it's okay, we attempted to bubble wrap around them, but the bubbles popped. Oh my god, they're so pretty. So I got 3 books. Maybe think of the 3 looks audio. So one is a hardcover, a part of the sale. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And then one is a set. It's a duology. I still don't know how to say that word. Ooh, we're peeling this sticker off right away. This is the threads that bind, and this is the alternative cover for the YA book club. I loved the colors. I think normally, ooh, this is cute. I love peeking under the desk cover. I don't know if anybody else does that. This is cool. It's got like a little, like embossed, little thing going on. That's so cool. Anywho, so the normal cover, I think it's more of like a green and pink, and they redid this one blue and pink. And if y'all didn't know, blue, purple, and pink in like a neon sense is my favorite color scheme for anything. Like, I know you see me in this outfit and this color scheme and you're like, what do you mean? This is my favorite color scheme aesthetically for myself, and then this is my favorite color scheme for like digital art and video games, and I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so we got the threads that bind, and it's also super shiny. I'm so excited. So this was also $10 in the hardcover book sale. And then I brought this up a little bit in another video. I needed $10 more to get free shipping, but then shipping was going to cost me $10. So I was like, of course I'm going to pick out another book. And then that is when I found A Magic Steeped in Poison, and this was $12.99. And I read the description, I looked up a couple reviews, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to eat this up. Like, I'm going to eat this up. And this is a special edition cover. This was like the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and I loved like the more like traditional art style of it. Like, it makes me think of like a tarot card almost, and I thought that was absolutely beautiful compared to the normal cover. I mean, the normal cover is cool too. It's like, it's more of this style, which seems to be their theme in their covers, which is still really pretty, don't get me wrong, but I was like, oh my god. And then I saw that it's a 2-book series. My cat wants to eat the box from Barnes. I couldn't not get this one, because what if they stop producing this cover and then I buy the second book and it's not the same cover? They have to match. Like, that's how it goes, right? My cat really wants the box. We'll try over there. But yeah, so I had to get both because they match. And everything I read made it sound like I'm gonna love this series. So I don't see why I wouldn't. But they're beautiful. I'm so excited. So this is my book mail. So now that's all of the books that I've ordered for while I'm living here until I get my books that are in Illinois. And so my hope is to finish or make a decent dent in this TBR I've created before I get my things from Illinois, which will probably be like end of October. I'm having surgery November 1st, so I'm hoping to be able to go get my things before then. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait until I'm recovered from surgery and then do it also in the winter, and I don't want to because Illinois winter is rough. So that is the hope, but we still have to set everything up. But yeah, I'm so excited. These are beautiful. Ah! I don't know if I actually said what these ones were called. It's a magic steeped in poison and then a venom dark and sweet. That is them. I'm going to do videos about all of these. When I read them, I'm going to review them. I'm probably going to do some cutesy, like, what's my fall TBR and all that good stuff. Because I know it's not a traditional fall TBR. These books for me are because, like, the whole thing is about tea. And I love tea. And, like, that's very fall for me. And then, I think this is the one that has, like, a lot of Greek mythology stuff going on. And I don't know why, but Greek mythology things makes me think of, like, spooky season a little bit. So, that one feels fall to me. The Mulan one does a little bit, and I don't know why. The Mulan retelling that I got. The books are over there. I'm staring at them. And then Mr. Urbach's book. I always say Mr. Urbach because he was my teacher, but the author is Dane Urbach. It's just, first naming my teachers feels weird. His book, it has, like, ghost stories and everything in it, so I'm definitely going to read his for fall. And, what's the other book? Oh, The Bad Ones. That one is actually, like, a horror book. So that one is for sure an actual, like, fall TBR book. But, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They're so beautiful! I can't get over this. It's so good. Like, I feel like if it, like, also did sprayed edges to match it, it would have been sick. But I still love it. I still genuinely love it. And I can't, these are literally like tarot cards. They're beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay. That was my little book haul. You will see videos about all these as I read them. I think I'm going to start with this series just because I was, like, the most excited about it. And the Midnight Library put me in a very slight reading slump. So if you want to know how I felt about that book, there is a review up on my page. If you loved that book, maybe don't watch my review. And I respect if you loved that book. It wasn't for me. But anyway, these are my new books.